we're the Dixons. We're upset too. But hey, good game for the Bucks.
Welcome back to the channel.
Yeah, welcome back. Thank you guys for being up with us this late. Thank you for all the subscribers that come on, and you want to subscribe to us, please hit that button. Hit that like button if you like our content, and hit that notification bell to get all our latest videos. Ding, ding. Ooh, that was a roller coaster.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's over, y'all.
Well, we're going fishing.
It's over. Oh my gosh. I still was having hope, even when it was like 2 minutes left in the game. I'm sitting there, we looking like we coming back, but
it just wasn't enough.
It just wasn't enough.
The third quarter really killed us. Middleton went on her own 16-point run of his own, and nobody could really check him. He just was going back and forth. But the Hawks didn't give up. Even when it was 7 minutes left in the game, they down by 20.
Yeah.
They didn't give up. So this team, like I said, man, they got a lot of heart.
They do.
They wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. We were supposed to lose in the first round. To the sorry ass Knicks.
Whatever. But we made it this far, and that's very
and the Knicks
promising.
is sorry. They sorry as hell. We 4-1 now. They sorry as hell. Any Knicks fan got something to say, y'all sorry as hell.
Okay.
You got something to say. Yeah, I'm on Facebook probation, so say that. Y'all sorry. Yeah, I said it. Y'all sorry. And you gonna have to pay Randall the super max. Y'all gonna stay sorry. Our whole team is young. Our core is what? John Collins is 24. We can talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Capella contract will be going after 2 years. Bogdanovich after 3 years. Gallo after, I think he had a 3-year deal, so 2 more years. So our core is fine. I don't even want to go further before. I had to make a real formal apology to Cam Reddish. Cause no, babe.
No, I mean he did. He showed up tonight.
No, not even no.
And he did.
It's not just showed up.
I know.
It's a difference. If you come in and get hot, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But the demeanor.
Yeah, I mean.
And the way he played, he just said, "Get on my back. We about to go."
Yeah.
I'm not losing like this.
Yeah, I saw it.
So I went from saying, okay, I think he wasn't going. Last year, I didn't think nothing of it, you know what I'm saying? And that was just growing pain. Come back in this year, he kind of regrets. But that was under Coach Laura Pierce.
I know.
And he hasn't really had good coaching until he got with Nate. And obviously, Nate knows what to do.
Right.
Because everyone on this team is playing better. So our thing is his ceiling was Ben Simmons with a better free throw. I'm gonna be honest. I thought after the year before that his ceiling was Ben Simmons, but could shoot better free throws. But he wasn't scared to shoot, unlike Ben Simmons. Like, I won't call him Ben Simmons because I know Cam ain't scared to shoot shots at all. I'm just thinking like he could be more of a slasher and a great defender. That was my expectation of Cam. Yeah. Right now, after that game, and being definitely the hardest critic on him, man. What he did, it wasn't just he got hot or something like that. That was something that I've never seen in Cam Reddish at any time in his career. So,
I mean, this is something you wanted to see anyway.
Period.
This is what you wanted to see.
Yeah. I'll gladly.
It's good to see it.
I would gladly take the L on that. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because being as good as Ben Simmons defensively, but a better free throw shooter, is a good fit for this team because they need that.
Yeah.
But what he showed in the 2 games that he actually got to play is that's something that okay. Now I can look at him and DeAndre in the same light. I look at him and DeAndre in the same light now, like as talent wise, what they could be if coached correctly.
Right.
And that leads me to my biggest point. Coach Nate McMillan deserves so much credit on this team. It's night and day.
Yeah.
You know, and I was real hard on Lord Pierce because I see the talent. I see what Travis Schlenk put together. I see the talent, and you can see it, and it's to the point that you can say, okay, well, everyone's saying, well, what if such and such had this talent? How good would that team be? Well, I think Trey was hurt. I think this team was really young, and with half a season, what Nate McMillan has done is truly amazing. I mean, if he doesn't get a 5-year deal, and I said it, I said that a long time ago, 5-year deal, when we were just scratching at the, at the door for being 4 or 5 seed. I was like, we needed to give him now. People see it. It was like, well, let's see the playoffs. He's never won the first round. Let's see what they do in the playoffs. And to be honest, if you look back on it, there's only been a few times that Coach McMillan didn't have his full team. He's always had a horrific injury, and usually happened just before the playoffs. I know Paul George got hurt one year when he broke his leg. That was horrific. Victor Oladipo done got hurt multiple times. So, I mean, Nate has always had some adversity, And he even said he's learned to be a different coach. He was more hard-nosed. He probably was more like Lord Pierce when he was younger. Learn from his mistakes and saying, hey, this new generation isn't going to respond to that. So, it's not about being buddy-buddy. It's also about not being like a total, hard ass to them. And in listening to them and finding out what the players like to do instead of just saying, it's my system or the highway. Right. Give them more onus on what they do so when things don't go wrong, they can look into themselves like, okay, we're the problem. So that's good coaching. Belaying that back to Cam is when he first played, coach said, look, the shot's gonna fall. If you got it open, don't hesitate, take the shot. If you go for that midi, you drive by somebody, you got an open shot, because he ran in out of control and got a charge. He said, I like your aggression. Keep playing like that. The shots are going to fall, but if you got an open look, take it. Now, a person on one of the Hawks groups said, man, I never seen Cam smile as much when he was playing. It looked like he was enjoying it.
Right.
We didn't see this before when he played with Lord Pierce.
Yeah, so that dynamic there
that dynamic was really bad, know, and it seemed like he would go into a shell, and that's what I saw. Like there was no confidence to do anything, but it was false confidence because it seemed like he was trying to prove something wrong, like prove coach wrong, like I can do this, and he was overthinking things and trying to do something that he couldn't do and put in bad positions to fail. Now, Coach Nate has put him in position to succeed and given him confidence that he can succeed. So like I said, right now I feel that him and Hunter are definitely right there neck and neck on. I really hope that we don't have to make a decision between them two. But I mean, I just don't know. All right, let's get to the tough talk because those are the roses. We talked about Trey. Yeah. He played as hard as he could on a bum foot. He was literally like 60%.
Maybe.
No, he was more than 50. I would say 60, 65% because he could move enough, but when he
because they had him shot up with some painkillers.
and then once it started wearing, you could tell.
You could tell. I mean,
Well, here's my thing. He seems stiff. Anybody that watched Trey Young, and I was watching Kenny Smith do the analysis at halftime. He was totally off. When you watch Trey Young, his first step is so good.
Yeah.
Like, and he blows by people
Right.
so fast when he quick,
Exactly.
and when he snatch it back, he can snatch it back 2 feet.
Yeah.
But when he did that one snatch back, he was wide open and he passed it to Kevin.
Yeah.
He tweaked it. I could tell he tweaked it because he stepped back and he thought about it. That wasn't him thinking about it. That was him getting but he didn't want to show it.
Yeah.
Like, and he passed it off because he couldn't get no lift off that.
Yeah.
So, look,
Yeah.
he tried his best. At least he got out there. Just like you said, I saw a little bit of his press conference. He was saying, it would have killed me all off season if I didn't play.
Right.
And then, and we lost. So I had to get out there and at least try.
Yeah.
So I'm not making no excuse. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Everybody play with injuries now. You just got to try to go out and do what you can do.
Right.
So with Trey, I just hope that the whole narrative of him not being a winning type player will go away. Obviously, he needed a better coach also. For us, I mean, it's always going to be like that for Atlanta. I mean, I know if he was in New York or LA or Miami, he would have been an MVP candidate.
Exactly.
If Julius Randle bum ass can be I'm sorry, no. I'm sorry, but no.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a great, player comeback season, but it just irks me, man, when you see people like Ben Simmons get on the All-Star team over Trey.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would say Julius Randle deserved to be on the All-Star team this year. He had an amazing regular season. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he definitely deserved to be on there. Yeah. On the All-Star team. I wouldn't say first team All NBA, but he definitely needed to be on there. But to see a bum like Ben Simmons be on the All-Star team, man, just because of defense, man. Then put Tony Allen on them. Put anybody who's just a defender on there, man. Like, get out of here with that. He passes. He gets a lot of assists because he don't want to shoot the ball. I miss me with that. When he learned a jump shot, then I'll give that some respect. He better not ever make an All-Star team over Trey ever again. Plain and simple. That's done. But anyway, let's get to the big elephant in the room with John Collins. I really like John. He's improved every year with bad coaching.
Yeah.
Him and Trey really improved every year with bad coaching. They got bad habits that Coach Nate is trying to get out of them.
Yeah.
But when you get to this level of basketball, in the Eastern Conference Finals, I would hate to give up on JC because he's only 24 years old.
Exactly.
But it's gonna come down to money, and I hate to be Travis Slink because right now you got to think, okay, if you give John Collins $25 million a year or more,
yeah,
you're gonna be in a luxury tax. Now you're pretty much gonna be forced to choose out of Hunter or Cam.
You have to choose.
You're gonna have to choose out of Hunter or Cam. If you give him that amount of money, you're basically saying, okay, because you already signed Gallo to, he's still got 3 more years. So you literally have Kevin Huerter, who I think, when he gets to Gallo age, will be better than Gallo. But right now, his contract and Trey contract is going to come up.
Yeah.
On top of John Collins.
Right.
So if you pay John Collins, you're essentially saying goodbye to Kevin Huerter and either Cam or Hunter, because both of them are small forwards. And while it, if Cam continue to shoot better, then he could possibly take the shooting guard position. But he has to. I don't expect him to play as good as he played tonight, every night.
Right.
But if him and Hunter could get, if him and Hunter get a solid 17 to 19, no 17 to 20 points a game with the
Mm-hmm.
defense they play, if they had Hunter and Cam this series healthy, they beat the Bucks. I believe that whole, even with Giannis, I believe it wholeheartedly
Mm-hmm.
because you can put DeAndre is getting stronger and stronger. Last year, he would get bullied by bigger people, kind of like John Collins do right now. He worked on his core. He's a little bit better, and the defense that he showed against Randall, who's a bigger player, bullies a lot of people when he drives. Now he only has one hand, but he's a great finisher, you know what I'm saying, and a creator. So if you can play that good defense on a top talent like that, I think the Hawks may move. I don't know if they're gonna pay JC. If somebody offer him 26 million, 27 million, I I don't know if they can match it. I mean
I don't know.
that
That's gonna be interesting to see what happens with that.
I don't know because they may think that DeAndre can take his spot, but then you're risking, can John Collins can DeAndre replace John Collins um, and be healthy? Because his health is not.
Mm-hmm.
It's. I mean, I don't want John to go personally
No.
because I think this team fits
Yeah.
together. Now I think he's going to improve, but if you're second, I mean, because Trey going to get a deal in the off season too. Like John Collins and Trey are going to get deals. Barkley said something interesting that I didn't even think about. If they don't pay him, then they could do a sign and trade. It's about the only decent thing I done heard him say in a while. But he's like, since it's a restricted free agent,
Mm-hmm.
the Hawks can match anything, or someone's going to pay him something that they're not going to match, and they could get a sign and trade and try to get something for it. So I don't know. I mean, sign and trade with three teams, you usually don't win out on those.
Right.
You know, but at least you get some kind of conversation. So that's there. I like the core personally.
Yeah.
I think if John Collins learns how to seal, he got to learn how to seal his man and get better low post moves. Like that's his next step. Because when you got 6'3" Drew Holiday, okay 6'4", maybe 6'4" Drew Holiday, and then a 6'6" Chris Middleton, and you're trying to we deliberately run plays for you to get mismatches in the post, and they'll push you out of post, being stronger than you on the base. That can't happen. They can't happen. And I know that Gallinari is a veteran. He's older, and that's my hope. Like, okay, John's gonna progress. He's gonna learn how to seal his man properly. He's not going to give up position to a smaller man, and we can count on him to hit that 10 to 15 footer over the smaller man. That's John's next step. I think Coach McMillan can work with him and get him better on that. But those are things that John got to work on, and I think he will, because John is hardest on himself.
Yeah.
So, I think he can grow, but it's going to be real interesting, this offseason, because a lot of people are going to want John Collins. We as Hawks fans might be disappointed on things. We may nitpick and something like that. But there's a lot of teams that want John Collins. They looking at chops, and you think that he hit the, restricted free agency. All it takes is, team here, team there, say, hey man, I want John Collins here with us. You think hell, you think Washington wouldn't want him? Instead of Hachimura, you think they wouldn't want him instead? and say, hey, I think John Collins is a better version of Hachimura. So yeah, I mean Hachimura is a young player, but if those guys try to go for a playoff run and keep Bradley Beal and Westbrook, that's going to be a problem. It's going to be a lot of teams out there like, hey, we may want John Collins to improve our team. Hell, Boston could want to get it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, our place in the East is very fragile when you think about if teams are going to be healthy next year, if they're going to revamp. What are the Sixers going to do? Are they going to keep Ben Simmons, or are they going to make a move and try to get someone else like a Damian Lillard if that ever happened, or whoever. Right now the Hawks are definitely the top 4 team. They're the 4th best team in the East, in my opinion. Even if Boston is healthy, the Hawks are better than them. Top to bottom, they're better than them. Especially if DeAndre and Cam are healthy. With our roster, we're better than them. Regardless on what the national media think, I don't think Boston will overtake them. And Toronto isn't. I don't think Toronto or the Heat will overtake them. So right now they're in 4th with one of the younger teams in the league. The next step is, are you going to resign, keep the band together, or are you going to try to go out? I don't know. I've seen people talking about Kawhi. If he don't, I know. I'm just saying, it's people saying that. I don't think we're gonna go that way because he's always hurt. We're not gonna give up a younger player for someone who's always hurt. I mean, he did. I don't think he will come over here anyway. He wants to stay in LA. I think he's gonna stay in LA, so I think that's a pipe dream. I think Kawhi wants to be the man. He wants.
Yeah.
I mean, he commutes from LA to San Diego. He's from San Diego. That's how bad he wanted to be at home.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna. I don't think because I think people just need to forget about that. I just think this team has a lot of talent. If Cam and Hunter take a next step next year,
Yeah.
A lot of people are gonna be surprised how well. And having a full season of
And
Nate McMillan,
They shouldn't be surprised, though. That's the thing. They shouldn't be surprised, but it is what it is.
everybody think this was just a fluke season
I
for the
know.
Hawks,
I know that.
and everybody was injured. Even though the Hawks went through they played the 3 best defensive teams in the league outside of the Lakers. The other, the Knicks were a great defensive team, and the Sixers a great defensive team, and the Bucks are a great defensive team. So to go through that and come out on the other side in Eastern Conference Finals,
Right.
and you got 2 games off a veteran laden team. Like, they beat us without Giannis, that's fine. But I think that it was kind of the Bucks. The Bucks went through that fight. They went through it like most teams do. They have trouble. Then they finally get over their hump. If Giannis come back, they could beat the Suns. But if he's not healthy, I can't see them beating him because DeAndre Ayton is going to be the key. Unlike the Hawks, who just have a defensive type of center who, catch lobs and stuff like that and get easy buckets, DeAndre Ayton can actually score himself. So Brook Lopez is going to have to work, and he's not going to. Brook Lopez had a huge mismatch down there. Once Giannis went down, they actually played him like the 7'1" center he is. That was a huge mismatch. That him tapping the ball back out. Even with PJ Tucker coming in tapping the ball out, they getting loose balls, all that stuff. Stuff that veteran teams do that we just, we just not there yet, So I'm proud of the Hawks.
Very.
I'm really proud of them.
Very
for what
proud
they
of the
did.
Hawks.
I'm, of course, upset about the results, but I'm really proud of the season that we had.
Yeah.
Um, I'm proud of all of the progress that all the players have had. The coaching staff did an amazing job after March the 1st. And sometimes you just need another voice. And those are things that, you can't really quantify until you see it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You can say, hey, this team is talented, and who knows what happened if, we may have been in the lottery if things would have stayed the same. So, Travis Slink did a great job of fixing this team, building this team, excuse me. I don't envy him in the offseason because he got to make a hard decision.
Very
hard decision.
Yeah.
Because right now, I'm sure the fan base is kind of split on John Collins. I don't want to give up on him, but in the same breath, if you pay that money to a person, he has to get.
He has to produce.
He has to produce, and he has to be able to create his own shot. It's the same pressure they put on Chris Middleton. Just like you can't give all that money and not be able to produce. It just can't be, randomly. We got to be able to count on you if you make that type of money. We got to be able to throw it into you. Now half of that is people got to find him too. There were a couple of games that we didn't go to John until 6 minutes left in the half. Now this is in the second quarter. He's finally getting his first touches. So a lot of this stuff got to be worked out, but it's a reason why they don't go to him a lot because it was shown we did that he struggled. He'll fumble the ball sometimes. He got to get his center of gravity better, and he'll learn how to box out people. I think he will. But hey, this is a good season.
Very good season.
Very good season.
Very good season.
Yeah,
I'm excited about next year.
You ain't lying because we ain't talking about no draft.
Right.
I know we got the 20th draft, but I wasn't even thinking about it.
No.
Right now, we'll be talking about where we at, the fourth, fifth, the third pick.
Not even worried about that.
Not even worried about it. Right now, we worried about keeping our team together.
Yeah.
Paying our coach to stay here at least the minimum of 4 years.
Please.
It need to be a 5-year deal, but he needs to be a top 3. He needs to be a top 3 paid coach in the NBA. He needs to get at least a 4-year deal. Minimum. With a team option or a coach's option on the 5th year.
Yeah.
Either way. All right, guys.
We going fishing in Lake Lanier.
Yeah, we right down the road from Lake Lanier, so we might as well.
We going fishing in Lake Lanier.
Man.
Oh man, but it's okay. It's okay. It's been a great season. It's been a very, very, very good season. Yeah.
Oh, that close.
Yeah, that close.
But this is by far, even though it was a disappointment at the end, lose at home, this was our best season. It was the best Hawks season I've seen.
Yeah.
I can easily say that. It's the best Hawks season I've seen.
Yeah. So.
And our core is young. I look forward to everyone hopefully coming back healthy. Hopefully DeAndre has a speedy recovery. They don't rush him back. Yeah. He comes back nice and easy. See steady improvement with Cam. All them guys get together in the off season. Have to get a little rest. Come back and show it wasn't no fluke.
Right.
Come out with Nate at the beginning of the year. Let's see what our record will be.
Yeah.
Because we had 41 wins this past season.
Mm-hmm.
We had 20 the prior year. So we doubled our production.
Yeah.
And we were heading back. We were going to be a little bit better than what we was, but nowhere near as good as we was without Nate. So, yeah, Nate is the MVP of this season. Trey is a superstar. And we have a team around him that can win. We just got to learn how to play better.
Yep.
And we took our lumps, and those are learning lessons. We got to play hard the entire game, not in spurts. And those are things that you learn in the playoffs. Just glad we got as far as we got,
Yep.
and I can't wait for next season.
I can't wait for next season. But hey, guess what, y'all? We got football season coming up.
Oh yeah.
So we ain't going nowhere.
No, we ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
We got football season.
We got football season coming up.
Let's see if your Gator gonna be all what they say he's supposed to be.
Can't do a full chunk at you. But anyway.
Look, he got rid of Julio for him. He better ball. I ain't trying to hit. He better ball.
But
got
anyway.
rid of Julio Jones
So.
for a rookie from the Gators. He better ball. I'm on his neck.
Be on his neck.
He better ball.
Be on his neck.
He better ball. I ain't trying to hear that. We got rid of Julio.
But anyway, yeah, you know we ain't going nowhere. Like we said before, we love sports.
I'm wearing my Julio jersey every game. I'm being a straight one.
So, yeah, football season's coming up, so we ain't going nowhere.
All right, Matt, you gotta. I defended you before, man. You got it. All right, let's see what you do. I'm looking at what Julio do when he leave, cause ain't no. I always said it. Ain't no wide receiver done anything after they left Matt. So let's see.
We'll see. It don't matter here in Tennessee.
Yeah, in Tennessee, man. We ain't gotta worry about it.
We ain't worried about him. So we'll see what these Falcons got coming up for us this year.
I ain't too optimistic.
I know, but hey, it is what it is. We gonna see. We gonna see every Sunday, or maybe Thursday nights, whatever, Monday night, whenever we play.
No, I don't think we have no.
We don't have any Monday night games.
Hell no. We ain't having no damn. No. Man, if we had one, they yanked it. I ain't even looked at the schedule.
I ain't looked at the schedule, so we'll see.
Because I've been so worried about the Hawks. I ain't even thinking about them, man. And training camp is in a month.
I know.
Yeah, at the end of. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Training camp is about to happen at the end of the month.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, we ain't even talking about the Braves.
No, let's not talk about Braves right now. Okay, so. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all of our previous subscribers. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Ding ding. Comment. Give us a comment.
Yeah. Interact with us, please.
You don't like what we're saying? Tell us. Speak the truth. Like I always say, speak the truth.
Yeah. We got vids coming out. We've been doing vids almost every day. He's been playing some games, streaming some games too. So be looking out for that too. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. It's so late or early in the morning, either way you want to look at it. Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. We hope that you have fun on that day. And we'll see y'all later. Today, of course. All right.
Yeah, we'll be cooking.
We'll be cooking, chilling, relaxing.
Let's relax.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, y'all.
Gone fishing.
Not gone fishing.
Gone fishing.
Oh, my goodness.
But at least, last show of TNT, they sent us off on the boat.
They did. I saw that. They put us all on the boat.
They had Quavo and you saw Shaq in the back flying.
I saw that mess. Yes, I saw that mess. Yes, I saw that. Oh my goodness.
Oh y'all, later. We'll holler at you. Peace up. A-Town down.
You know what it is. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Transition.